Alright, so welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the Neverreap 500. Joining us today is newcomer Psylight Ferrima, otherwise known as LBR Legacy Listener and an old forum moderator, Psylight. She's here on White Mage, which will be the second White Mage to ever participate in the Neverreap 500, and being that this is her first time, we are going to give her a quick rundown of how the Neverreap 500 works. That's also for you folks at home if this is your first time watching. The way the Neverreap 500 works is Syl will enter the arena, as the healer of course, and engage Kanuvanu by herself. Now, the point of the Neverreap 500 here is not to defeat Kanuvanu, but to survive for as long as you can as he summons totems. The more totems that are active on the field, the higher score you get. Now, previously, the highest record had been set at 8 by veteran astrologian Azilia Crimson, but recently, the underdog, known as Skuro, whatever the fuck his last name is, managed to get 9 also on astrologian. We actually have the current champion, Skuro, here on the line with us. Skuro, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Shut the fuck up. And finally, I have my usual co-host Juxtaposition back with me. Juxta, how you doing?
Hello, how's it going? I am worried that we will have our new player, newly minted level 60 White Mage, Satel. I am hesitant to see how good she will fare in the Neverreap 500 tonight.
Unfortunately, she is, yes, as you said, newly minted. It's been about, I think, a little over 24 hours since she hit 60. Now, granted, for a newly minted 60, she's got decent gear. She had the money to put up for all 220, right? So, I don't know. I think as long as she can get more than 3, she's not as bad as the worst scholar.
That's true.
All right, so,
that is very true.
Syl, whenever you are ready, you may commence your Neverreap 500 run. So, Juxta, I have to ask you, how did you feel?
Okay.
What was your reaction when you heard that Skuro, of all people, was the one to break Azilia's record?
Well, I guess that just goes to show you the power of the astrologian in high damage, high kiting situations, because it's I'm pretty sure Skuro did not carry the astrologian. The astrologian did carry Skuro.
Well, and the thing you have to remember though is Azilia was also an astrologian, so it had to have been Skuro that had done it, right? Skuro, the first time we had you participate in the Neverreap 500.
Psylight's already taking damage. She's taking damage.
This is not good. She's already sitting at half HP. Now, we do know that White Mage definitely hasn't been one of the better jobs coming here on. The only other one that we saw was Thor Carson, and he managed to get to 4 of the totems.
So, some interesting tactics here. Apparently, she's trying to go for generation and not moving the totems.
Yeah.
Not sure that's the best call.
You know, up until we saw Thor Carson try and move the totems, we had never seen that tactic before. And the only people who have used that tactic have been those who have actually seen the Neverreap 500.
That's true. And she is, okay, the second totem has been laid. It's not active yet, and she does have a bleeding debuff on herself. She's attempting to cure. She's at just below half health. She did Asuna the bleed off of her, so hopefully she'll be able to get some regen off before she gets...
Oh no! That Kanu hits
dear.
like a truck. And there she goes.
She did pop the sprint, but she could not get away fast enough.
Well, 2 totems. It is unfortunately the worst so far, but that's okay, Syl, because as we said, you are newly minted. This is your first time as a healer running the Neverreap 500, and we did kind of throw you into it without you knowing what was going on.
Into the lion's den, as it were.
Yep. But going forward, we'll see what happens next time, because we do obviously allow people to come in and run the Neverreap 500 multiple times. And it should be noted, every time someone has ran the Neverreap 500 their second or third time, as in Skuro's case, they've always done better each time.
Yeah, because at that point you know what to expect.
Well, not to mention White Mage of all the classes is probably the most difficult healer to play in this one.
It is.
Definitely. They do not have very many abilities that you can cast on the run, as it were.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank
That
you,
said, they do have a lot of abilities that are able to regen over time. So maybe they need to just play towards their strengths and try to overcome their weaknesses.
Well, thank you, Psylight, for participating in the Neverreap 500 today. Until next time, folks. Ta-da.
Ta-da!
And
Yeah,
Nub
thanks.
Scotty, thank you for the follow.
Taking the long way.
I'm pretty sure there's only the long way so far, isn't there?
Well,
No, we killed them.
Oh, yeah, you can teleport it to the first little part. It's still long, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop.
Ah,
I bet we can take it without Psylight. Get in here, Skirl. Come on. Come on.
okay.
I bet we can take it without Skylight. Skylight.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so then why are you on the other side?
Oh no, Psy! Oh no!
Silent is reattempting the Neverreap 500. Let's see how this will pan out for her.
Yeah.
Well, alright, here we go. Suddenly we have been thrust into a round 2 of the Neverreap 500, and now she is attempting to use the move the totem strategy, which so long as you can survive
Yes.
Kanu Vanu smacking on you, you should easily be able to get to 4 pretty quickly. Her reaction, capital MN, no!
The double down Dukes.
What a
Let's go.
surprising turn of events! Oh,
And
if
it
she
should be noted
drops
that-
this too close, those are both gonna be in there now.
Oh, yeah.
She
Yep,
might
yep.
actually
You
have
have to
time to
move at
get
least
both of those
one.
out of the way, though.
And she popped the sprint. She's
Yeah,
popped
she
in
popped the
sprint.
She's
No,
just
no,
going for
she's
moving to
ignoring
1.
that last one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, she should at least be able to tie. She was able to survive up till 2. If she can survive
Oh
this
wow,
last
that was a
one
big
here,
hit. She got crit. She got crit for half her
that
health.
was a
That is
definite
not
crit.
good.
And there's the bleeding debuff.
Oh, no!
Oh.
She actually did worse than before.
That was accidental. I would be in a big panic right there. And she said she was trying to cast Benediction.
Ouch. That is a heartbreaker, folks. Absolute heartbreaker. You hate to see that.
That's
Yeah,
all
just blame
Skuro's
Skuro.
fault, by the way.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.